What if I told you that? In the early 1700s, an entire nation, one of the richest empires on Earth, was brought to its knees by a single company. A company that promised wealth beyond imagination, yet left Britain bankrupt, humiliated, and forever changed. This isn't crypto. It isn't Wall Street. It's the South Sea Bubble, the scam that almost destroyed Britain. Act 1. The promise of easy riches. The year is 1711. Britain has just emerged from years of costly wars. The government is drowning in debt, tens of millions of pounds, a mountain too heavy to pay back. Enter a new company with a seductive idea: the South Sea Company. Its founders claimed they could solve Britain's debt crisis and make everyone rich. How? By taking over the government's debt in exchange for exclusive trading rights in South America. Lands that, in theory, were overflowing with gold, silver, and exotic riches. But here's the twist. Those lands were under the control of Spain, Britain's enemy. The company had almost no real trade routes, no ships, and no products. It sold nothing but dreams, and Britain bought them all. Act 2. The Rise of the Illusion. The South Sea Company promised investors unimaginable profits from its future trade. Newspapers printed stories of gold-filled ships returning home. Pamphlets called it a miracle of finance. Ordinary citizens, nobles, and even members of parliament rushed to invest. Even King George I himself became a shareholder, giving the scheme royal credibility. The price of South Sea stock skyrocketed. In January 1720, one share cost $128. By summer, it hit $1,000, a nearly 800% increase. People sold homes, borrowed money, and emptied savings to join the frenzy. The entire nation was high on greed. But the truth was brutal. There was no trade, no profits, and no gold. The company's only business was selling its own stock. It was a financial echo chamber, money feeding on belief. Act 3. The Breaking Point Buy. Mid-1720, the bubble began to tremble. A few investors quietly started selling, sensing the illusion couldn't last. The moment people saw prices fall, panic spread like wildfire. Within weeks, shares that had once been worth thousands collapsed to mere pennies. Families were ruined overnight. Merchants went bankrupt. Nobles and politicians lost fortunes. Even the government teetered on collapse. As public outrage turned into riots, investigations revealed the company had bribed officials, forged reports, and inflated profits. The dream had been built on lies, and those lies had bankrupted Britain. Act 4. The Fallout and the Lessons. The British Parliament rushed to find scapegoats. Company directors were arrested, their assets seized. Thousands of investors, ordinary people, received almost nothing back. But here's the haunting part. Within a few years, Britain's economy recovered. Its financial systems were rebuilt, more cautious, more regulated. Yet the human greed that fueled the bubble never went away. Because the same pattern repeats, again and again. The dot-com boom, the 2008 housing crash, the cryptomania. Every era believes this time it's different. But it never is. Act 5. The Modern Mirror, according to studies. Over 80% of retail investors still buy into hype rather than data. We chase fast money, ignoring history's warnings. The South Sea Bubble wasn't just a scam, it was a mirror, showing how easily humans can be blinded by greed and crowd psychology. We didn't learn from it. We just changed the names. Act 6. 3 takeaways. Greed disguises itself as opportunity. When profits sound effortless, danger is near. 2. Herd behavior is powerful. If everyone's buying, ask why. 3. History repeats. Only the players change. So the next time you hear about a revolutionary investment, remember, Britain once believed in a company that traded with lands it couldn't even reach, and it nearly destroyed an empire. If you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the financial scams and bubbles that shaped our world. Because understanding history isn't just about the past, It's about surviving the next one.